Hey you guys, this is Lorie with TMI Gifts. Today we are going to be doing a little project, so I'm really excited about this little project. I've seen it, we've got some new florals in. We are going to do a carrot out of some of our orange tulips that we have. They're so good. Everybody is loving those tulips. So we're going to take those tulips and we're going to make a carrot out of them. And I've never done this before, so this is going to be the first time. It's going to be kind of a learning experience for me here. I am going to take a block of styrofoam and I'm going to build off of this block of styrofoam. And so I know when I'm using my tulips that I'm actually going to have to cut my tulips. I'm going to have to cut maybe longer or shorter as I'm building up on my carrot, and then I'm going to put some greenery on the top. So let's get started. I'm going to get me a couple of bundles of these orange tulips that we have. Love these things. They're so pretty. I'm going to grab one more of them. And so right now what I'm going to do is you could cut, I think you could actually take this piece of styrofoam and actually cut it and make it a little bit smaller if you wanted to, because really all you're doing is using this as your base to get all of your florals to, also to get your ribbon attached to. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm just going to cut all of these tulips off of this. And I'm going to kind of cut them long, and then I'm going to cut them shorter as I go. Because sometimes I'm going to have some longer ones, and then I'm going to have some smaller ones. Or shorter, not smaller, but shorter. So I'm just going to cut a lot of these off. And this is just getting a little bit of prep work done on them. If you guys are not following us, start following us. This is TMIGifts.com. We have we deal in lots of seasonal items, a lot of wreath makers, a lot of florals, a lot of ribbon. We ship out every day. We ship all over the United States. We also ship to Canada, and we will ship to other countries, but the shipping is probably rather high to be shipping, but if you want it, we'll send it to you. So this is some tulips that we have several colors in stock. We have red, white, pink, a green. We have two colors of pink. We have fuchsia, and we also have a light pink. We have white. I think we have some blue in these as well. Not real sure, but I think so. Lots of tulips. We have lots of other different florals. You can check those out at TMIGifts.com. Okay, so the ideal is to make this look like a carrot. So we're going to start at the bottom of this, and then we're going to kind of fan it out. This is kind of a trial and error. I've never done one of these before, but we're gonna make it and see. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off just a little bit, and then my starting point is going to be right here at the bottom, and I'm gonna this is gonna kind of give me a ideal about how I want this carrot to look. Okay, so if you can see this, I want tip, longer piece right here at the middle, and then I'm gonna kind of build this to come on out to look like a carrot. So, and you could actually use glue on this. I am putting a little bit of glue on this, but this styrofoam is actually pretty thick, pretty good. And I am opting to leave this greenery on here. But you could take all of your greenery off if you wanted to. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to keep coming on out a little bit here. I think I need to go into the side right here. Y'all just remember, I'm figuring this out as we go. I'm going to cut several of these off shorter because I know that I'm going to have some real short ones here. Just a minute. And a lot of these tulips have some greenery on them, And I think I like that greenery toward the bottom, but we also toward the top as we get a little bit higher up. I'm not real sure. I haven't looked at the picture of this. Yeah. Just a little bit of prep work that you have to do to get this done. I'm going to get one of these that has some of this greenery on it. Off. Kind of get my shape right here. That's what I'm kind of doing. It's getting my shape of my carrot. And so I'm going to get it a little bit wider as I go up. But I want to be kind of short here. I'm just going to layer this on here. And so far I've cut 3 bundles of these, and we'll see how many it's going to take us to actually, we're going to do this one a little, I need a little bit longer one down below. Oh yay, I probably do need to cut some of this greenery off, but I'm going to leave it on there. That's cute.
It is cute. This is going to be so cute.
Do you think the greenery's okay on it?
I like it.
Some of these off. Okay. Cut these a little bit shorter. Sometimes the prep work takes the longest.
These are really inexpensive bundles.
We've done 3 bundles. Yes. Gonna need several of these really short to fill in up there top. These are a pusher, so anybody that loves pushers, this is the way to go. I know there's a lot of people out there that love pushers.
We had a lot of requests last night for cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Ruscus?
Yeah.
I don't know what a ruscus is.
Yeah, we've got some of that.
Okay. So if you guys y'all have any recommendations, leave us some comments.
Yeah. I am pulling those off. Sorry, Tiff. Okay, and so you want really short when you get into the middle part. You want to cut your stems really short because you're just filling it in and making sure that you don't see all of the foam that you're attaching to. And then I think what I want to do is try to get all of my filler in on this foam right here. And then I'm going to go back and make my length on the sides of it. So I think I'm going to fill up right here and then make my length to the side. So, and I'm trying to do it at an angle so that it's angling down. Let me turn this around and hold this up and actually look at it myself. Yeah, so I think we're getting there.
How are you? Fine, how are you, man?
Doing great. We are a working company. We have people that shop in here. So as I'm doing this live here or on this YouTube, we actually have customers in here shopping. We're busy at work.
That is such a vibrant and pretty color.
It is.
It's gorgeous.
I know. These are so pretty. All of our florals, we are expanding our floral line. And so we're trying to always keep you guys in on what you're asking for. Ruscus. We do have some ruscus coming, and we do have a little small one that is there that is new. Wait, ruscus, is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, wait.
A ruscus.
That is a greenery, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking of ranunculus when you said that, so sorry. But yeah, a ruscus is a greenery, and so I think we have some of that over there.
Y'all have really expanded the floral and greenery selection.
It's really good too, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Some good stuff. This is something that's going to take you just a little time, but it shouldn't be too long of an effort to. So we're getting that shape of that carrot. I hope I'm not getting too fat, but as we come on up, we're going to see how that's going to develop a little bit. Okay, so we've got kind of an angle going here. Kind of looks a little big, but let's get our greenery out the top. Let's get a bow on it, and let's see if it looks like that shape of that carrot or what you're actually wanting it. We want it to look like, okay? This is like a maidenhair fern is exactly what this is. And I don't have a number on it.
I'll look at it.
So it's made very well. You could actually take this and cut this plastic apart, but I am going to opt not to do that, and I am going to try to actually put this down in here. I'm going to keep it bundled together, but I'm going to cut it off so that I can actually put this down in here so that it looks like that coming out the top. If you have a pick machine, picking this might be a good idea. Now I'm going to have to go back with my glue gun and actually glue these in a little bit better. And then once I get that glued in there and it doesn't move, I'm going to actually pull this out and make it look a little bit more dimensional here. I'm going to flip this over, make sure it's going to stick.
Thank you, Lorie.
Thank you. I hope you love it, Michelle.
It's just what I wanted.
I got a little taller than what I had anticipated, but
It'll be fine. The table and the light is, it'll look good.
Thank you, Michelle. How do you feel about this?
Oh, I love that.
Right here. So I'm just gonna make a quick bow. And then I'm probably gonna have to go back and add some tulips to this to actually make this all tie in together. Okay, and I'm just gonna do a couple of loops. Actually, it's got a bad spot into the ribbon. One way to fix that is just always just cut that off and then just start your bow. I am freehanding my bow here. It's not going to be really big. All of these products can be found at tmigifts.com. This one off a little longer. I'll fix that in just a minute. I want a little bit of texture at the top, and I love the carrots to tie in with this carrot look right here. So I'm going to just do one more loop with these. My bow's a little bit bigger than you'll see on these. And then I love the orange with the dot. So we're going to do a couple loops, or just one loop actually with it. We're just going to do it on top. Give that a good cut. I'm going to let it go a little longer. That way I can give it a cut off. And then I want to put a zip tie on this. And I'm also going to do a pick, a floral pick with this. Just find my floral pick. I just had me a floral pick right here. Let me find it. I'm going to zip tie that floral pick. I'm going to take a floral pick and put it on the back side of this so that I can actually get it into the styrofoam. So, do my zip tie. I'm going to put my wire under my floral pick so that I can wrap it around that zip tie. And then I'll have flexibility as well. Take that zip tie, tie it a little bit tighter, and then we'll wrap that around that floral pick. Now you could also do, take your zip tie. There's lots of different ways to do that. Okay, we'll cut our ends off whenever I get this put in there, okay? I'm gonna just put me a little bit of glue on the end of my pick. And I want to put it toward the side. Just going to put that pick down in there. I want to get it as close as I possibly can to a little glue on my mat here. I'll get that as tight down in there as I possibly can. And then I'll adjust this. I'm going to cut that off because it went through the back of it. Okay, and these are staying really well. So my greenery is finally staying really well in there. Okay. Then you're just going to fluff your bow here.
Who's gonna know? No, I'm ready for my book.
Okay, let's put a few of these shorter. We're going to cut these off just a little bit shorter. I'm going to leave the greenery on these. Because we've got some styrofoam showing right here. We want to get that all covered up. So we're going to take our tulips here.
Use 3 of the
part is I'm just filling in to make sure that there's plenty of orange up around this bow, and we're kind of covering up all that greenery that is there. And I've opted to leave on the greenery as I'm going up around the edges of here, so that it makes sure that we have good coverage. There's greenery at the top of your carrot anyway, so I'm gonna come to this side and get me one or two in on this side. Okay. If you were putting this on a glass door, you want to make sure that you cover the back with some felt, or give you some good coverage back there so that you don't see that styrofoam that's hanging on your door. You want to give it a good coverage on the back of it. I'll do it over here.
It's so cute.
Good. It's cute. Our carrots made out of our tulips. If you like any of the product that you've seen here, you can actually check it out at tmigifts.com, and you can shop all of these products there.